Going to talk a little bit about astronomical timing in this video. One of the components in the Perfect Storm book was the concept of using the galactic grid for timing. So we look at planets moving through various coordinates on the galactic grid, and those give us key timing. So when this Perfect Storm book came out in 2020, we gave out the first 4 months projection dates for 2021, so that work had been done for the prospective users of the book information. So these were the dates that we put out in the book for 2021, which was January 8th and 28th, February 19th, March 13th, 21st, 28th, and then the 3 dates in April of the 3rd, 9th, and 22nd. So I'm going to plot these dates. I'm going to just use the SPY, S-P-Y, and we'll take a look at how those dates did in 2021. And you can see the vertical lines are marking those dates on the chart. I think most of them are pretty good hits except for one. Here we've got a high on January 8th. Got a minor high on the 22nd. The February date was this minor high, and then we get to March. We've got the low here on the 12th. The 13th was the weekend. Then the 22nd was this high here. Then the last March date was the 28th. We had this high on the 29th. The 28th was a Sunday. So the high came on Monday. Moving into April, we were on the weekend for the 3rd, so we had to gap up on the 1st and 5th, where we got that nice gap acceleration. The 9th was the one miss in the group, and then the 22nd we had this low. So we had 9 dates, one was a miss. Interesting phenomena with this times, and this kind of illustrates the cycle of repeat. I'm going to come and plot these same dates and take a look at what happened in 2024 for the heck of it. Here are those dates plotted in 2024. January 8th was 1 day off the low. The 29th was a high. February 16th was a high right in front of the weekend, as the 19th was the holiday there. Moving into March, we had the 13th was this high. The 21st was this high. The 28th this high. April 3rd, 1 day off, this high. April 9th, another high. And then April 22nd, 1 day off the low. So all good hits there. No misses really. Everything exact or 1 day off a high or low, with most of them being exact. So interestingly, you can see we had this scenario where 3 years from the original projections, we had hits on those dates again 3 years later. I'm going to bring in another chart to show an example just using one planet. I'm just going to use Venus and look at some dates from Venus from one of the charts that was in the book. Now here are Venus points from 2020. You can see the points are all marked with the arrows. We had a high, we had a low. These 2 dates were close, pushing that up off this low. The very next Venus point was a high. Then we came to a low here, a high here, a low here. This one was just a very minor low, crossing the 0 line. This was at a point of a significant low, as was this. And then we had given out the 12-2 date in the future at the time that the book came out. Anyhow, important timing mechanism using the galactic grid. All the planets can have an influence. Certain points are more influential on the market than others. And what we're doing here, we worked out and have pointed out those really important points and put those in the book. And there is this information is available, and that was also given out in the book, where you can get the information and easily work out the points of the galactic grid.